Oh, hey everyone, it's me, Jason, and today in our corner of robots that will eventually probably kill you is this guy, NEO, by a company called 1X. And it's basically NEO is your intelligent everyday assistant. You can join the wait list and you get first to know about NEO. And what it's doing here is it's wearing this very stylish sweatsuit, it looks like. And it's cleaning off your cafe tables because that's not creepy at all. But I think what really caught my eye was their promo video. They did a commercial or an ad for what this thing can look like in your home. And here, let's play that right now because I think that'll clear up any confusion you may have as to whether this thing is creepy or not. So let's take a look at it right here. Looks like set up the scene. So it looks like the NEO, the beta robot is in this person's, I'm assuming it's their waiting room. Because we all have a waiting room. It's the 1X waiting room. And she's putting on her shoes. And here we have the NEO robot, the very humanoid-looking robot, which is he's about like 5'6", so it's pretty menacing. And it looks like he's wearing. They gave him what looks to be the standard "I'm going to rob a bank" outfit. We start the video, and he looks like he's pointing at the bag, and it's nonverbal. So there's no sound from the robot, and he just kind of motions to her. He's like, "Pick up the bag," and she's like, yes, you can pick up my bag. I guess this isn't really relevant for people that are blind. I mean, it's going to be kind of a challenge if she were blind, but she's not blind. And I'm assuming she can pick up her bag. I don't know why she needs him to pick up her bag unless that's where they have all the shotguns and all the weapons that they're going to use to rob the bank, which I can only assume is what's going to happen next in this video. So he hands her the bag. And honestly, it looks like it's a very easy bag. She doesn't really even need. Why does she even? What's the use case here? So he can pick up your bags and give you your bag. It's a very strange use case. And then he's like, "Oh my God, my hands! What have I done?" Because apparently, that's in the bag is the head of her fiercest enemy. He's just like, "Oh my God, Lord, what have I done with these hands?" No, man. And then he looks like, "No, come back here before you take that bag with the severed head in it, and then we're just going to take a picture because we are..." Okay, so it's a combination of that really strange music with this very strange video. And so again, let's watch it one more time because I feel like that first time we didn't really appreciate the nuance and the subtlety and all the greatness of this thing. So this thing is supposed to be your everyday assistant in your home, and that the use case that they show is basically NEO picking up a bag and giving it to someone who could, it seems like they're perfectly capable of picking up the bag themselves. Why they even need it, and what's up with this it's just so very weird. And like, if we start looking at the comments, because I found this thing, this is called the NEO Beta, and I found this thing on Reddit, and this is by a company called 1X. And if you look at the comments on Reddit, the first comment is, and this is the funny thing, it's in the ChatGPT subreddit. Am I the only one that thinks this robot is a person in disguise? Yeah, obviously it looks like a person in disguise. I thought and felt the uncanny valley for the first time when Mr. Roboto waved me after holding a prettier girl than I could ever hope for. Oh, yeah. So that's, again, I don't understand the use case here. It's scary. Do you want this thing in your home? This thing is terrifying, right? How long do you think until someone gets their something peeled like a banana? Robot that can also have a human operator. Okay, so I'm going to stop right here because this is a really interesting point. And I'm going to go to the actual website here because one of the things that this thing is can actually be taken over by human operators. So there's actual people that can then override this robot remotely and take over and make it do things. And I can not imagine not a single use case where an evil person would want to take over remotely a robot to do things to other people. I can't think of any types of situations. I can't at all. Maybe you can, but I can't think. No one would ever do that. That's super unethical. It's like with muscle-like anatomy instead of rigid hydraulics, so they're strong and gentle. Again, I'm terrified. It's 5.41 feet is 66 pounds. It can run 2.5 miles an hour. It can run 7.5 miles an hour. It can run for like 2 hours. This thing is better than me in every possible way and will destroy us. So anyway, if you want to work for this company, I would say it's a good place to start working for this company because these things. You want to know how these things work so that when they are eventually taken over remotely by Elon Musk or whoever, and they start killing all liberals, then you'll know how to operate it. So anyway, cool. If anyone has one of these and wants to share it with me, or want to send me a NEO 1X, if you want to send me a NEO, go ahead. Thank you. I need help with my bag. It's not as heavy, but I think I can lift it up. Maybe I need a robot to help me lift it up. Anyway.